Hello, Arturo. My name is Matt Kachelko.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
I've been working here for about 8 years now. I looked over your resume, and I just have a few questions for you.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
To start off, why don't you just tell me a little bit about yourself?
Besides school, I'm very dedicated to soccer. Since I've been a child, I've always played soccer. So right now, I play both intramurals and in an indoor and outdoor league in San Jose. So I guess I kind of taken myself out of the Santa Clara bubble a little bit, so to say. So that's kind of what I spent most of my free time on.
Okay. Why do you think you'd be a good fit for this position?
Well, first of all, over the summer, I worked at PCL Industrial for 3 months. So I was an intern. I was a field engineer intern, which is perfect because that's obviously the position that you guys are looking for. But I feel like the things that I learned over the summer will definitely correlate towards the position that I'm applying for. Everything from working out in the field to going into the office and doing bid work, I feel like it's definitely giving me the upper hand as far as like a step ahead into the construction management industry.
Okay. I saw on your resume you did some work with the solar decathlon. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
That goes back way to my freshman year here at Santa Clara. I was mostly based on the architectural team, and we just kind of spent about a quarter working on some thoughts, throwing things around, seeing what would work and what didn't work. I eventually stopped just because it wasn't moving fast enough for me. Decisions weren't being made, and I felt like there were some political issues that I couldn't really work with, so I took myself out of that. But
Okay. What I saw you also worked with the facilities department. What did you learn from your time working with them?
Interesting, because at the facilities department, I was filled with a position that they didn't really have any standards for. I was supposed to develop CAD images for their energy management website, and at that point when I got there, they didn't have anything. So I pretty much researched a new way of how to make them, and I ended up using 3ds Max. So I feel like that's going to help out in my long run in the future because I can manipulate drawings, and I've gotten pretty proficient at using the software. So I guess it shows that I can grab new software and just take it whichever way I want to.
Okay. And why don't you tell me about a problem that you had to overcome while you were working on your senior design project?
Okay. With working with other people, it becomes very difficult to do time management skills. I mean, we're all still in college, so there's definitely other opportunities that are probably a lot more appealing than working on your senior's design. But I feel like that was probably the biggest challenge that we have to meet and agree to meet at a designated time. I mean, usually we say, "Hey, we're meeting at 1 o'clock today," but 12:45 rolls around, and I get text messages saying, "Hey, this came up, that came up." I mean, some things are understandable, but at one point you have to say, "Hey, like this is what we're doing today." So I guess it was difficult to get everyone on the same page.
Okay. Do you, that's about all I have for you. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I mean, Matt, you said you've been here for about 8 years or something, if I recall.
Yep.
So what keeps you motivated coming back every day? Like, why are you still here, kind of a thing? Like, I mean, it says something that you've been here for 8 years. So what keeps you coming back?
That's a good question. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, I mean, I come from a mechanical engineering background, so I know you guys do a lot more like industrial, like or civil based work. So how do you think my degree will adapt into the civil man and into the civil industry?
That's another good question. Do you have any more questions?
No, I think that's okay. That's all I have for now.
All right. Thank you.
All right, nice to meet you, Matt.
You too.